but we have a good young, spunky group of guys now, and the young guys that came in this past draft are part of that competition too. So it's exciting.
I've seen him do that a couple of years, and obviously out here. What do you see in that third year?
I think this is really his time. I think this is his time. He had a little bit of injury issue early on. Last year he made improvement. I'm counting on him to do stuff in a big way, and that's not. It's not just outside of the end where he is a real natural. We're moving him around, trying to see what we can do, and working in complement with our other rushers. But I'm really enthused about how he's shown his effort and his concern about doing things really hard and full speed and all that. So that's a really good sign. So he's a marvelous looking athlete.
It's very early, but are you happy with your rookies? Looks like, I mean, they're really, the effort's been impressive.
Right now, we had 3 terrific days of practice. We really did. I mean, each one of them was everybody did everything they could. Then we challenged to come back and do it again. And this is the 3rd day to finish this first rhythm of it. And this was probably our best practice. So the focus and the intensity and working to try to maximize these opportunities, because we're still in a controlled mode, and OTA kind of mode right now. I love what we've done in 3 days. Yeah, I told him right off the bat I want him to play inside, and he's always been so instinctive and so aggressive and such a run-through guy. Been a fantastic blitzer over his time, so we want to put him in position to do that. So he's jumped right into the will spot, and that gives us some flexibility that we're gonna grow with. He looks really good. You know, he had a real serious injury a bit ago. He looks like he's back, and so weighing a little bit more than he was before. He fit just right. So I'm really anxious to see how he takes it.
How about the familiarity working with him? How valuable is that? You know him so well.
Yeah. Cole, do you have any questions, by the way, before you get out of here? I mean, if you guys do.
Hey, can we get some space, guys? We're crowding the podium a little bit.
What am I sweating? Towel. Go back. Ask the
familiarity about working with Jamal before. How important is that?
It's really important. I mean, we made a big trade to get him because of who he is and the nature of his football, style of play, aggressiveness, toughness, and his mentality is really unique. That's why we were so willing to go after him a while back. So to get a chance to get him back in our organization right now and kind of give him an opportunity to get back in flow of the kind of play he's capable of, I'm all over it. And it is because I know him really well and because I think the world of him. And so his style of play is so suitable for what we're trying to do here about being aggressive and tough and all that. And so we'll see what happens. You know, he's competing.
What has Jonah Laulu shown you so far in the time you've been working with him?
You know, Jonah hasn't done anything but the right stuff so far. I mean, he's been on it. I found him watching film, you know, coming off of last season before we even got back together and all that. And I thought I saw some really good traits about him. And so I've been kind of in his corner the whole time, pushing him to be one of in the front line of this thing. And so far, he's shown us the flexibility to play different spots, which is good. He's playing really hard. He's playing really smart, and he's making a bid for us. So it's exciting.
Obviously, it's a different position, but do you see Jamal maybe as a Charles Haley, just a primary pass rusher, or do you think he can do all 3 downs at will?
No, I don't see him as a primary pass rusher. I think he's an instinctive guy that can do a lot of things. So we don't want to put him on, you know, in any place that locks that down. So he'll be behind the line of scrimmage and on the edge, moving around, just like our system calls for. And he might be a great fit for us. So we're going to give him a heck of a chance.
Coached against some of the greats in this game. When you see Max Crosby doing what he does out there, almost like it's a Super Bowl every rep.
Yeah, he really truly is the epitome of what we're looking for in this program. And he doesn't just speak it; he does it. He's a monster on the offense every day. And I mentioned to Gino, every time he rushes, you have to be aware that you may have to duck on his speed rush. You may have to flush on his up and unders. He's just that big of a factor, and he's given DJ all he wants, and it's a great opportunity for him to work against a terrific football player. But his presence is really obvious, and it's not just the passing game. You know, him chasing the football and his consistent intensity is really ideal for what we're looking at.
Coach, sorry if I missed this already,